on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Mr. Stadium. Playoff game. And that ball was down 28 in the first quarter.
Vic readies to throw. They set up the screen to Bow. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Not much you play, Sam.
3rd and short yardage. Vic steps away to his left. And he'll score. Touchdown. The Saints have taken the early lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled. And wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Saints 7, 49ers nothing.
He made the playoffs.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Both of y'all niggas advance.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
All company NFC.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking outside, he's got him in. It's done. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
49er first down.
Oh, nah.
That nigga B-League team is extra top on that league, Ryan.
He's on
The Washington football team.
He has everything. Like, he might not have niggas' names, but he got 3 main niggas on offense. You got Chase Young and like that defense.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
3 yards. First down, San Francisco.
I need the speed on that.
I got off the line.
Now Jackson on first down. He's thrown at about the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line.
We got cold corners, cold linebackers, cold D-linemen, cold...
I have 60 overalls. Nigga,
and he has three quarterbacks.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
Really counting RG3 as a quarterback?
They'll run for it with Peterson. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
That just says a lot.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's Luke.
This nigga. Oh my God.
Bro, it was my color, bro, but I wasn't even
oh my God.
So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop.
Just because I pressed triangle to pick up the ball.
Special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field.
That's how you pick up
Hard
the
to do
ball.
when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Bro, I was mid putting chips in my mouth.
Ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line. Bro, how chill.
Yeah, bro.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know that makes some adjustments.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
You move forward. When you pass interference, you go,
legal contact instead of 15 yards.
It's down.
He tried to find the ball player from the ball, please.
Malcolm Jenkins on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the
14-7, our score.
Into the first quarter with the score Niners 13, Saints 7.
Throwing on 2nd and 8.
That's the first quarter. You already know how
Jackson complete. After a very nice game. 22 yards on the catch and run. A first down. Vic now from the 50.
I just came back in bounds for this.
Jackson's got it complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
I thought she was about to pass it when I was on the way there.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
And their face. That boy got a hard face.
They run with Jackson out of the gun. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Ball carrier.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady game.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
I'm sorry, I get off the right back. So.
No, that was cop.
You know, left pass here.
Well, what kind of shit?
Bread it up.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. So they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
10 yards, good for his Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
That boy Aaron Rodgers flung a hot potato today over the Saints defense.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Oh, he's back.
A first down throw coming for Vic.
Okay.
It's Cooks. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Cooks, 28 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
So that's like one of the highest rated clubs in the league. So how is that only go for 3
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Yeah, I'm about to say like
this one taken just inside the 10. And it takes us near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
They're on 26-yard line.
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of niggas be having Aaron Rodgers that limit problem.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
There's a word. He's one of the highest.
What is he?
Limited time.
Now on second and 13. Jackson. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Now the Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
That's when you get to max them out, huh, baby?
Tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far.
Yeah, so maybe the question isn't
who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
Yeah, I think y'all should start fucking with the game.
no, that wine's on different than alcohol. But like,
I've been on this road all week.
There's Jackson on third and long. Going for the deep ball.
Oh!
This is taken in. It's complete. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle. But they allow the conversion. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Get the Star Wars blueberry, son.
Gotcha.
Get that, son. The peach is nice too. The peach is nice too.
I could drink that straight on there. Drink with no extra no juice in that one.
you gonna get a buzz, but it's gonna be a nice little buzz.
Yeah, if I just finished that whole bottle, dude.
I ain't gonna lie, you gonna get horny as fuck.
I got on speed dial.
Oh wow.
Throwing now,
Oh
Jackson.
wow. Let me. You not even worry about cameras.
Bro, what's going on? Oh.
And that is
Did y'all see
incomplete
the
air.
top?
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson trying to lay one up.
What's going on out here?
This is
Wow,
close.
bro.
And he's going to take it
They
in.
take it down.
San Francisco.
Touchdown.
Reggie Wayne, 48 yards.
Now I'm becoming. Now
And
that's all right. Now I'm
the
becoming.
49ers have moved down in front.
Now
It's
I'm
up and
becoming.
good,
I
and that'll
actually
make
I
the
could sell him
score
and get Nabi, but I want him at number 4.
Niners 21.
Make you play if you want
Saints
to.
14.
Listen, he about to say, "Hey, get the ball."
Following the touchdown,
here
here's
for this
Anderson
game,
to kick
dude.
it away.
I got a little something in my bag, though. Get some transfer.
Yeah, that's a real life
Fairly
winning.
short kick from the 14. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Bro, see the reason we didn't get that 4th down earlier.
The
We
Saints
got that
offense
diving
on the
ball.
field, ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker
Try
room.
to see if that, yeah, like if you get breaking.
Throwing again, Vic on 2nd and 10.
So,
It's caught by Jackson. They'll take this to
I feel like you
the
can
side
clear
of
from
the field before going out of bounds. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans.
Yeah, I'm about to say I probably could have.
As they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Probably would have. Niggas don't know. They trying to. They'll give us 3 probably. That's why I'm underneath with it right now.
First down, Vic.
what's
He's letting it fly for Cooks. He rifles it, and it's intercepted.
Lord, son, y'all see that just now? No, bro.
He breaks through another tackle, and he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action.
Bro, the job this
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
88.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And going
Mega.
yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback. That was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed pass like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs when necessary to help get him out of trouble.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
What you want me to do?
Rush. I just want to see how you rush. I feel like you cold. Like when you get back there.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
No.
But it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle. It's tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. The CD, taking a step back. We're 2 weeks into the season, and you already kind of get the sense that teams are beginning to separate themselves. If you look at the 2-0 teams, and remember, 62% of 2-0 teams ultimately make the playoffs. But Baltimore, Kansas City, Green Bay, Seattle, just to name a few, they look really good.
They certainly do, and in a lot of ways, those are the teams that we expected to be 2-0 at this point of the season. I mean, it's no major surprise. How about Arizona being 2-0 as well?
I tried to get this dude over
People
here to
talked
pull
about them
him over
getting
so he
better
can
in the
play that
offseason.
himself.
I don't know how many of us thought they'd be
You
San
saw
Francisco.
how I chucked that ball?
They did. Then they jumped on Washington this week, and they are 2-0 as well.
Now, on the other side of the spectrum, we know the not good news about teams that start 0-2. The Giants and the Jets both there, Detroit, Cincinnati. So, again, maybe some more predictable names.
Certainly, they are predictable.
Oh, you got the center spy. That's why they dropped him back.
Detroit would be improved at this point. But how about a team that's 0-2 that went through a little bit of a difficult offseason like the rest of us, but even more so because of players being gone? How about Houston being 0-2 right now? They won the division last year. I think that's a little bit unexpected right now, even though they had a tough opening schedule with Kansas City and Baltimore.
From midfield now, here's Jackson.
They gone.
Give me that! Give me that!
They gone.
Oh, get out!
And his guys will settle the shot at midfield at the 50-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all
Why
on
does
the
he
field so far.
protect
It's
the
his
ball
second
like that?
interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. He's inside the 40. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means
This is scooped up. These guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Look at this nigga, bro.
Always
Look at this
constantly
nigga,
cough
bro.
up that football.
He
These
just
defenders,
misses
they
this
become
nigga, bro.
so
Like, what's your
adept over
problem?
jarring and free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because
Look at how I'm jumping
now,
over
if
you.
you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single
Like,
day.
bro, that's so
It's really not
cheap,
out of
bro.
line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it.
You
But
want
the
to without
bottom line
me?
is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. A nice Nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
I thought this was the fastest call.
Yes, we go, man.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
That is definitely what we call a defense and play. And what you mean by that is against the
I might be on that dude that
when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what?
Mega.
That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
I should have hit
tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well.
Who would be putting in that first?
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10.
As long as we got over
to throw again, Jackson.
Stop playing me, bro.
For the 3rd time, Jackson getting intercepted. Jackson picks it.
Why
to the start of the season talk, Charles. We talked about some 2-0 and 0-2 teams. You mentioned Arizona, maybe a good surprise. Houston, a bad surprise. Any other teams a surprise at this point to you?
Well, I think that I would look at the Los Angeles Rams right out of the gate at home against Dallas. Opening their new stadium. Many people West and beat them. That didn't happen. And then how about the Rams going on the road this week and beating Philadelphia indecisively? This looks like a Rams team that finished 9-7 last year. It has designs on challenging for the division title. And one other team I would throw in there is a little bit of a surprise, just by how it's gone down. How about Atlanta? I know it's tough against Seattle, tough against Dallas. Seattle was at home, but they got jumped up by Seattle. And in the Dallas game, they just gave away. That's a team that should be at worst 1-1 right now.
I'm planning on how Jalen Smith have in front of me. I'm gonna go up a little bit. Now I'm gonna keep on.
Vic operating on first down. It's caught here by Adams. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40.
I feel like he just hopped on that corner on the left side. He's thinking I'm about to outroute him.
Don't make it as your first. I mean, you can make it a read.
Again, it's Vic. That's Jackson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
I know exactly what I'm about to do. I'm about to corner that bitch. Like on the sea right there.
Vic will look to throw first down.
Oh, why you go like that?
This is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins.
No.
And there he goes. And into the end zone, a pick six for the 49ers.
I was going back corner. Why didn't they hop on between Lester?
In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. Touchdown. 74 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards
my car really.
Right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Give us out his stick back. Give us out his stick back.
And they will bring him down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their
I
own
love
28-yard line.
cafeteria right now.
Oh look, now they scared. Son, iPhone H-type. Wow, look at these niggas.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh shit, they're throwing it to the right.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
I'm supposed to make that play, so I'm big ass.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
As long as we good.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Purples are going to play out there up to like 25 yards.
Throwing now is Jackson.
Oh my goodness.
Inside here, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
San Francisco.
That shit was so cool.
I got him playing outside. He might go to the Tyreek.
Jackson to throw.
What you gonna do? Come on, bro.
Coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
I feel like he's about to try to hit an O route.
Now Jackson. He's going to air one out. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Yards to go.
You got an outcome somewhere or something.
You think we should speak to Troy after?
Pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
That nigga good. He got
Down
hit,
to
bro.
the 40-yard line, tackled there. 15 for the Niners.
I think
down.
he's bumping the wide
It's worth
receivers.
noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end that went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
They'll keep it on the ground. Done.
That's my fault, I guess.
A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
That rain commit too, bro. Nigga still didn't. The nigga didn't get no push this one. Goal line on. Here we go, bro. Jesus.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. They run again on first down. Peterson. Adrian Peterson.
How does he have time to do that?
Races. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Adrian Peterson with time running out. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2. They'll let Peterson try and run it in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
The score, Niners 34, Saints 28.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
29-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Now they burn the timeout. And they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. Vic to throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dime. Nice grab. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for 1 final heave to the end zone. 1 last shot for Michael Vick. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. Pressure there as it's
safety? How do you do that, sir?
And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
That's a receiver, huh?
Yes, it's the new Randy Moss.
Fun and entertaining game
here. 6'4" with 93 speed.
Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be.
That's tough.
That's Malcolm Jenkins' side of?
Yes, that's why I was like they didn't have to let him take that back. So, and then the fumble on the kick return, bro. That they got 14 off some fugaziness.
They really wasn't getting no yards offensively, as you can see.
Oh, I forgot, bro. Jesus, kick me to the menu. They got 14 points off of some outlandish stuff, but that is tough. I'm telling you, bro, we stay on the Saints kick, bro. Am I back in the lobby for y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are y'all ready up?
Mm-hmm.
It's cheddar cheese.
This shit.
Oh wait.
I already closed. I mean, not closed that. I already fucking.
Wait, how? Ready up? Are you ready up? Oh nah, that's broke.
Said you closed that, Brian?
Not closed that. I just left the lobby.
Nigga really just did not need those other two plays to happen, bro. Like nigga could have did without that. I felt like they were gonna come back to bite us too. Oh, they got that Delvin Cook too. Wait, one of y'all made a lobby?
I don't know what that is.
What you say?
I'll just send me a little.
Huh? Nigga said he off that Deuce McAllister, huh? Say, yeah, that Baltimore and Kansas City game about to be on fire tomorrow. They might have to put a bet in. Yeah, son, while you playing, boy, they might drop a Josh Allen. That nigga had like 500 yards and 5 touchdowns. Nah, if you want some throw power, or not, I said 500 yards and it was like 305 touchdowns. If they drive, if you want some throw power, Hob, that nigga. That nigga about to be throwing from the opposite end zone. Bro, that nigga Kamara really dropped 23 fantasy points, then he dropped 38, and then he dropped 44, bro. That nigga has 6 touchdowns through 3 games. Bro, he had 13 receptions for 139 yards today. I might have to get whatever card they giving him.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Watching that.
He watching, man.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught at the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 47 yards.
Why
did he chase on the only nigga who was getting blocked?
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. First down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, Jackson. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to the Hall of Famer Barry Sanders there. And it's 3rd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And Jackson throwing once more. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed him to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Play action, Vic. They'll roll him out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
But once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he'll get this one up to the 26. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He's got Adams on the hook up. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
At the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Good 3.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. He's got a little daylight. Touchdown, New Orleans. Darren Waller, 63 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. In today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
First quarter, too.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken from about the 12. Nice return, sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At the 30-yard line.
I see a W, so that's all that
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out. Brandon Cooks. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Brandon Cooks. 70 yards. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
36-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Flush to his right. And going deep for Hill. This is caught at the 20.
Yeah. Son, why that boy doesn't
and the Saints have retaken
why he cut up like that, son?
Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you have to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive. With a one-play drive of your own, and you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we were grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, how you gonna get a contract?
Kill something, son. This nigga don't have no hand on his left hand, bro. Gonna kill something.
Taken from about the 12. To about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10. at their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know, they're ready to want that to happen.
The heater. The heater.
Oh, you saw
Off the block.
It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
The heater.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
You feel me?
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Look at the block. Let me block before the quad dude. That boy, he's gonna die. He said, "Oh." You said score touchdown high. Got you. Oh, you got it.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. They'll run on first down.
Yeah.
Jackson.
Oh,
and he gets it down close to the 2-yard line.
Lord.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
They bring extra niggas out and everything. Oh, yeah.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Forced out to his left.
Okay.
And it's caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Vikings 10.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Vick, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Saints add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
I'm about to send a fake heater out. Watch this.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
Huh?
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some time.
See what happens. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Eluding the pressure right.
Taking a free play. Look at this man, Joseph.
And he's going to go down, but a penalty marker too, and they might very well jump the snap there. We looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was going.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
You just moved in. What dude?
Yeah, Dante Jackson. I never went on the outside.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you moved in with him. I was blitzing him, and I'd be clicking down to move him in.
Oh, no, I clicked on him after.
Lord, son.
And he
I had clicked on Dr. Jackson after you had
Well, Charles, glancing back to week 2 of the NFL, certainly there were a lot of great games. Unfortunately, though, it was a tough day for injuries across the league. And the team probably hit the hardest, the 49ers, losing Nick Bosa and Solomon Thomas for the season. They also had Jimmy Garoppolo, Raheem Mostert also leaving that game, but they were certainly not the only team affected.
And remember, they were already missing.
Get that swagger, y'all.
Did that nigga just showboat?
Right, those guys didn't even play in that ball game, so this is a team. Richard Sherman, of course, is on IR. They've really struggled in the early going. How about the Giants? Losing the face of their team.
I ain't gonna lie, I said that.
Looks like an ACL gone for the season. And Cortland Sutton also done for the season with an ACL with the Denver Broncos. Tough sledding right now. Remember, Drew Lock, the quarterback, also hurt his shoulder in the last ball game.
And then Christian McCaffrey, they're saying likely at least a month for him of being out with that high ankle sprain. I guess maybe, CD, this is a good year to have just that 3-week IR rather than the longer spell.
It certainly is, and when you can have guys who can return faster for you, and you know that really helps the team out in a big way. Unfortunately for the Colts, former first-round pick and safety, starting safety for them, Malik Hooker, the IR won't apply. He's gone for the season with 20 Achilles.
Now it's 2nd and 10, again for the 41.
I bet had this whole day something else. Because I pushed too many buttons.
Throwing again.
Come in, the
Jackson. It's caught by Sanders. Gets to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
They'll
get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
They're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Jackson now off the bootleg. Being chased out left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I was hoping they took somebody off the middle. Wildcat again, though. These niggas just don't stop, huh?
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Inside the 5 to 4. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings have made this now a 1-score game. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. The decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass is working for you, makes you look like a genius. It really does. Also let you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Vic. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And they're having traffic, and it's intercepted. Wilson will pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, CD, unfortunately, some somber news across the league in Week 2 coming from New England Patriots running back James White because his parents were in a car crash and his father, Tyrone, captain of the Miami-Dade Police Department, passed away in that accident, and his mother, Lisa, also sustained critical injuries. So it was obviously a tough one. James White did not play in the game on Sunday, but we did see the outpouring of support from around the National Football League and how this really is one big family.
Yeah, he was really embraced, as you mentioned, by the National Football League. We saw social posts from plenty of players around the league, including Tom Brady, former teammate of his with the New England Patriots. We saw an outpouring in terms of, other guys around the league. J.J. Watt, who played with him in college at Wisconsin. And not only that, how about his own teammates? Devin McCourty scored a touchdown against Seattle and ran up and told the camera, "Hey, 2-8, we're thinking about you. We love you." And the rest of the guys chimed in from there. And the Patriots organization offered to fly him home on the private jet. He stayed with his team, stayed in their embrace, and now he has to go and face the difficult task of saying goodbye to his dad and tending to his mom. But he's got plenty of support from around the league, from the Patriots, and, of course, his own family.
Yeah.
Jackson on first down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Jackson from the shotgun. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Give me that.
And he's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
I'm pretty sure I said.
These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And a short kick taken at about the 16. Pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out. Again, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
I try to chop block him.
And Vic's throw there incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Hold on, let me give him a little different look here. See if you want to do that. Hitch on.
On second down, Vic again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On third down, Vic. He's all the way down to the 40-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Could you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And here's Sanders on first down, but going nowhere as he's tackled well behind the line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
I thought you put the wrong glove on.
Yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Great.
Jackson, 32 yards. And the interception by the Vikings D leads to a touchdown. Gold to add the extra point.
Niggas ate that side up. It's not good.
Makes the score Vikings 24, Saints 19. Robbie Gould set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll get him down inside the 30 up to 27.
Got me out there with freaking Lord knows who.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
He's got him in. Complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I'm not used to this hard.
I'm about to let him run up the big play.
Here's Michael Vick. They set up the screen. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
43-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Vick. And a catch made by Johnson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Brings up 3rd and
it'll be Vick once more. And it's incomplete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line. It's a play fake. Now Vick out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here that's close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Quick throw out wide by Vick. And he'll take it into the end zone. the Saints touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to regain the lead. Had the option to hand that one off and run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
He got more than baby.
Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one.
I'm going to push it in. I'm pushing it in.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone to help the lead out 2 more. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Get the power up, probably like 90,000. Get the job done.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
Oh, you want it again, huh?
Touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
I think he about to get another call this upcoming.
That's exactly.
Yeah, it's back-to-back weeks with him getting picks for like 50-plus yards.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
The 15 tower formation. Hey, he gonna have dude in the running that route on Dante Jackson probably. But what we got here? No.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Intended for Barry Sanders. Incomplete.
It's not an out.
Byron Jones on the coverage.
Yeah, so it's like it's a fade. So they don't have that playbook. Nah, 5
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Jackson. And he comes back for incomplete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here in the game.
Bro, what? Okay,
when you're coming out of college, he can run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. Okay. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. On the screen pass, it's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. To throw again is Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down, possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Just don't have Savage with that avalanche.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Let's go. PBU, bro. Take that out of here. I'll take that.
But it's going to bring up 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Thing, son. I'm doing it again. Hold on. I'm going big time on the line. I think I should blitz him. Just keep it.
Yeah.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
Oh my goodness. He about to get out.
He's going to fire one. Corner of the end. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds. Right down around the goal line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion,
I wasn't on it. I was on Dante Jackson. I was the blitzer.
Bro, a deep blue is back there. It's cover 3.
Oh.
A deep blue is supposed to be there, and a purple. So I got the purples dropping 25 yards.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
They'll try
to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
No gain.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll keep it on the ground.
Yeah, that's a clean up.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Playing underneath, so just be cool over top.
You staying in that slot corner?
No, I'm usually going to play linebacker spot.
Oh, right.
They're coming over there again.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a 1-score game.
Oh my God, I just said
so. Touchdown.
I was
every time.
Essentially, I was about to say watch that running back to that side. I thought he was going to run
and the Vikings have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
Nah, bro, like, when they run that play, bro, that tight end really conceal that safety.
Will make this a 4-point game.
Like, the safety is supposed to
Vikings 31, Saints 27.
What about the
Robbie Gould set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Oh my God,
exactly.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Gets it from the yard line before going out of bounds. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
No, son, that's the first thing I said. That play ball. I felt
that play ball.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out just to get started again. It doesn't end up being dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again. Let's see if they can get it downfield.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
I thought that nigga got really cool.
So why couldn't they just let Dante Jackson keep his feet on that pick?
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Whenever we get games like this, that's what I get back to think about.
On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. They'll run with Jackson.
It doesn't matter what he picks.
Yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brought down by Rod Woodson.
Nigga. Come on, bro.
Crusher there as it's
nigga, you threw it while I was still getting pressed.
off at the 38.
Come on, son.
Come on, bro. Down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this. It's a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Bro, I gotta, it's covered too, son. I gotta get
now Gold for the extra point.
They ain't gonna let me just run past him. Then they gonna check me and then release. I just wasn't expecting that, son. Oh my goodness.
I played a hell of a game. He left for real.
Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and now we'll keep our score right where it is.
That's what I'm saying, like, bro, he could have literally put it about 10 yards.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
The last time he played, he said like that too.
Yeah, I know.
Kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
That nigga Holly, oh,
Dang, son.